Alright, hopefully that works. Hello? I am the Zipper from Hoggington. And remarkably, I am back on the air. Honestly, it's about time. For those of you who only keep track of me through the VOD archive, well, for one, I don't believe you exist, but for two, I got the flu, and I went completely out for roughly a week. I just fell right over. One minute I was upright, the next minute I was on the carpet. It was like fighting Mike Tyson in Punch-Out. You just one swing and splat. But the good news is I did not die. And Tiny Squirrel Mog, who did not die, but I lived. The bad news is that my lungs still sound like they're full of wet grape nuts. But that's bad. Like, if I breathe out hard enough, I still sound extremely raspy, and I will not do that to you, because you're all great people, and you don't deserve that. Arguably. Still, I feel mostly okay. I am largely recovered, and I am here to make that your problem. Real talk though, I've missed it. I missed it. I'm supposed to be on the stage. I'm supposed to be here on the stage, performing. I'm not supposed to be in bed, doing dumb things like recovering from near death. How boring is that? Don't forget I can lift and throw bombs from trees, right, with the wind thingammy that you can use. Yeah, that was an hour. That said, I'm pretty sure that we'll work stuff out. Hopefully I won't have to start all over again in my learning experience. I'm pretty sure we won't. I've got some memories and I have some ideas. I am back, yes. I return, I live, I breathe, mostly. I convert oxygen into whatever you, human people convert oxygen into. Rubber. I am perfectly normal and prepared to perform for you. I think. I forgot to check and see what the, I forgot to check and see what the other screen was capturing. Did they do carbon dioxide as a pun in that game? I cannot remember whether they did that or not. Ahem. I'm gonna have to find my my mute button and make judicious use of it, I think. But anyway, 20 seconds. How am I volume-wise? Am I good? I think I should be good. I double-checked the microphone and all before I started up tonight. Because if the microphone, like, chokes out and dies, then... well, you don't hear me. Yep, there my face is there. Test your cough button while you can. Alright, let me, give this a shot. Okay, that's not muting. That did. Okay. Numlock needs to be on for that to work. Also, I'm leaving a string of periods in the chat box. You can't see them, but they're there. I should not do that. Anyway. So, I've tested that. That works. I'm just making... Let's make sure that this is gonna load up. It's gonna load up. That's great. Everything is ready to go, so far as I can tell. Micro Bird. I do love that logo. Work of fiction. All characters, game, businesses, places, products, and events are fictitious. You know, if I had read this disclaimer, it would have saved me some time. Alright, how's Teresa? Did I save before figuring... no, I saved before going to bed. If you find a goo-covered piece of gear, I'm sorry, that was me. I've had the flu. It's the year 1905. The Emperor's cousin is panic-stricken. Well, okay. A glowing portal has appeared in the middle of our grand hotel suite. Some bellboy is sent in to investigate. Poor fellow returns scared out of his mind and is sent right into the next portal. What in the... I'm not alone in here. Okay. This is taking a new turn. A new, interesting turn. Do I make a run for it? Grab my sword? The creature isn't moving. Honestly, this happens to me. It's 3 a.m. I'm super tired. I'm gonna roll over, face the wall, and pretend I didn't see it. Like, sit in the chair if you want. I'm just gonna go sleep. Doesn't look like it's gonna jump at me. What are you doing here? I don't understand what you want. I don't feel threatened. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. My skin is tingling like I just went through a portal. You alright? Things aren't exactly going as planned, are they? No, I've been playing this game for like 2 months. I really expected it to be over by now. Shining Force Gaiden was not supposed to last this long. Jesus God, it's been forever. Him. Oh, well, that's inconsiderate. It left something behind. A bunch of gear. Good quality, too. Oh! My doppelganger is dressing me. Okay. Not sure how to feel it. Imagine that you are trying to solve the mystery of a magical haunted location. And it shows up, looking like you, and leaves you a bunch of new clothes. I would feel faintly insulted. Are you saying my fit is shit? Alright, we got magic entity stuff. Whatever this was, I think I got the message. Magic wants me here. Games are good because the granted funds mean they don't have to kowtow to investor whimsy. They can instead focus on making game good. Yeah. For the, YouTube viewer, and for anybody who is not privy to the inner circle of my private sanctum, I was discussing that Absalom has a French board of national investors on the title screen. This game has an Austrian board of national investors on the title screen. And the Everspace folks who make the Everspace games, yeah, that's what they do, recently got a big-ass grant from the German national government. And I want what they have. I want a government that isn't a bunch of fuck-ass motherfuckers. And also gives money to support games. And while I'm at it, I want chocolate ice cream. It wants me to press on. The chocolate ice cream wants me to press on. I want to press on the chocolate ice cream with a spoon. It's 3 years ago. Famous alpinist Clown Hornbacher intrepidly steps into the first of 25 dungeon portals that have appeared all around Hinterberg. As he re-emerges, the villagers cheer. Other dungeons had appeared in several places around the world only a few weeks ago, attracting the attention of scientists, the media, and billionaire adventurers from around the globe. Footage of Klaus solemnly stepping out of the portal is all over the news. Faces in the background beaming with joy. Beaming like they all just won the lottery. Fraulein Luisa Dorfer? Can I see your ID, sir? I'll be out of your hair in a minute, Fraulein. Just here to deliver a message. Where's your fucking nose? Did they make you cut it off when you joined the cop mafia? I'm here by request of the mayor. Mayor Wagner? Does Mayor Wagner know that her face is where facts go to die? She wishes to dine with you tonight at the inn on the main square. 7:30, if you please, that's all she said. Oh, good! Dinner with the mayor! Wonderful! Is this the first time you're on errand duty for the mayor? You seem uneasy. Look, if you could just accept the invitation, it would be a load off my shoulders, frankly. Fine, I'll go. If only out of curiosity. Thank you, Fraulein. Enjoy your sleigh, please. Will do. Can we poison the mayor? I don't know. Poor cop. Regulated a messenger and still nervous as hell about it. He has a pistol. He can cope. I'll see what this is about tonight. Does he have a pistol? I didn't actually see. I just kind of assumed because I'm American. Anyway, I'm gonna try on the magical gear, but I kind of want to go to Snowy Summit if possible. I don't think we have any more level 6 dungeons that are... Alright, we do have one level 6 dungeon that is unstarted. I still want to go to Snowy Summit. If we turn out not to have the gear to do this, and I suspect that maybe that was like a catch-up thing, because maybe I missed some gear somewhere. If it turns out we don't have the gear to do this, we'll just stop somewhere pretty and look at it. Because that'll boost our health, you know. Let's see, What did our magical entity friend give us? A fucking huge boost, actually. To literally everything. Okay, no. The Slaytector Y6 is actually worse. Or better. Better, worse, it doesn't matter. Everything else is an improvement. Magic entities don't believe in pants, neither do I. That still leaves me ranked at only 6. Which is kind of like, holy fuck. Alright, well, let's go meditate, and then we'll see what the mayor wants. Oh. It's just like, it's literally right here. I was standing right here. The weather report said it would be 33 degrees Celsius in Vienna today. Something surreal about seeing ice and snow smack in the middle of summer. Yeah, no. I think that's supposed to be the dichotomy. It's almost magical. Wonder why I never spent a summer vacation in the mountains before. The air is so cold and clear. Nothing at all like the stale heat, salty skin, and constant sense of exhaustion in the city. I was never much of a summer person. When it's cold, you just put on more layers. When it's hot, all you can do is bear it. Yeah, I agree with this. Like, I am physically disallowed from ripping off my skin. Besides, wearing lots of layers just feels nice. Something about the extra weight, like it's anchoring me. Oh, we're autistic. Okay, that explains a lot. I should get back home, start thinking about evening plans. Well, the evening plans were that we go eat with the mayor. Or possibly go eat the mayor, depending on how this goes. I'm meeting the mayor tonight. I could get some shopping done before the dinner, but then I should head for the inn on the main square. I do want to see if I can get... No, they've taken away all of my hangouts. Okay, I'm still trying to get that signature for Hannah's thingammy. But no, I guess let's just... I'm not allowed to get that goddamn signature is what I'm not allowed to do. The inn, I'm going to guess they mean the Kirchenwert? Kirchenwert means inn, right? The quest is literally pointing me to Kirchenwert. Okay. Hello, I'm here to Kirchen the Wort. Ah, Fräulein Dorfer, the mayor has already been seated. Let's not keep her waiting, shall we? This is gonna take the rest of the evening. If I'm gonna get any shopping done, I should do it now. See, it's probably gonna increase my familiarity. Alright. Let's follow Austrian Peter Griffin. The innkeeper is leading me to a little separee. The mayor likes her VIP treatment. Fräulein Dorfer, thank you for coming. What do you think we skip the pleasantries and get right down to business? Sure, let's... You know the dungeons will disappear once someone completes them all, so you put up a fake dungeon and you hid away the real 25th. Yes, I did. Roughly 400 jobs would go away if the dungeons disappeared tomorrow. It would be a disaster. My job is to protect our people. I do it every day. I take it very seriously. It's clear that magic wants us to engage with it, to finish its dungeons. It gives us spells, it sets up challenges for us to overcome. Whatever it is, everything points to it having a will of its own. You already have earthquakes in your village, goo seeping out of your gutters. You have no way of knowing how bad this will get. You know, I really like that spunk of yours. Reminds me of myself when I was your age. You perceive a wrong, so you want to right it. I understand that. Believe it or not, I'm quite righteous myself. But Louisa, you're an outsider here. Did you ever stop to think that you may not have all the facts? That I've been dealing with magic for 3 years now, that my office might have it well under control?
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
Hello, Penguin. Did that pop-up alert clip off the bottom of the screen? That's technically not an answer, but hello to you too. I've got it under control. Bad choices detected. Did anybody happen to notice if that went off the bottom of the screen? I'm gonna real quick trigger that again, I think. Slightly. Let me adjust something real quick. Firebot loves to have its little square wander off. Let me just real quick.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
That'll work. Okay. Thank you for helping me playtest my weird bullshit. Thank you for appearing mysteriously, Penguin. And thank you for oohing me.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
Well, thank you, Wine Otter, as well. And apparently you triggered a hype train somehow. This is beautiful. I know that magic wants to communicate with us. You're silencing it and it's starting to lash out by sending sub-messages directly to my screen. You need to stop right now while you still can. Yes, you're magic visitor. We're getting to the core of it. You seem to have such a knack for engaging with magic. If I didn't know better, I'd even say it seems to like you. Hyped to see me back. That's nice. I'm hyped to be back. I belong here. In this box. In the bottom corner of your screen. Just like push some cheese and stuff down here occasionally, okay? And I hear you're looking for a new career as well. So here's why we're having this conversation. Tonight, Hinterberg could use a new trainer.
We're still alive, you moron!
A belated payment for Michela giving me I have COVID. Believe it or not, I think I've figured out why I got sick. And I kind of fucking hate it. If it's what I was thinking of, the incubation period for the general time of the flu, kind of lines up with when I was eager to go out to McDonald's and try their new burger. So I think this time McDonald's gave me COVID. Was a good burger, though. Believe me when I say nobody is going to complete all 25 dungeons ever. There's just too much at stake to let that happen. But you're smart. Assume that what I just said is a fact. Man, does it bother you that your mouth is where facts fucking go to die? And that you could still play a very constructive role here. Do something meaningful. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The salary would be, well, it would be incredible. And you'd be in the presence of magic constantly. If you really think it poses any danger, perhaps you can help calm it down. So how about it? You want the job? Did you really think this was gonna work? That your little smirk is charming. You're endangering the lives of your citizens. And I'm gonna put a stop to it. I'm gonna complete all 25 dungeons. You know full well you don't have no legal ground. Yes, I memorize a lot of speeches in my line of work, and yours was amateur work, frankly. I don't need to hear it twice. So let me lay out what'll happen instead, since you're an outsider and all that. Your hostess, Teresa, needs her license to run her guest house renewed. Your friend Hannah is running a business out of a private house, very much against the law. Your friend Henning's art is a public nuisance. I don't know why I ever put up with it. And I can fire Klaus tomorrow. He's already way past being useful. One moment, please. From now on, every villager you're friends with will feel just how toxic you are, and I'll make sure everyone else knows you're trying to put them out of a job. Pack your bags and go home. Nobody needs you here, and when I'm done, no one will want you here either. Waiter, bill please. You had, like, a half bottle of wine. What's that gotta cost, $12? It's been a long day. Full of bullshit. Somehow my relaxation still went up. I am refilling my water. Because hydration is important when you've been sick. Why you wear a wire when you're having dinner with a politician? That would be a great idea, honestly. I would love if we could just broadcast her speech like this was a fucking 1980s ski resort movie or something. Also, the Egg Deluxe thing was funny, by the way. I just want to note that. Alex, mind if I take a seat? I don't know, Louise. Have you changed your mind? Yeah, I thought so. There's something I wanted to tell you about. Yesterday... Look, I really don't have time right now. I'm heading out, going into a dungeon while I still can. Before you take all this away from us. You just let me know if you get your head straight. Okay. You can go play hide and go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go back up and fuck around in the snow, I guess. We have a defense rating of 7, that's good. I suspect when I'm actually allowed to, get stuff modified at Hannah's place. Teresa's place, I think. When I'm actually allowed to get stuff modified, it'll seriously help. Like, I'm gonna suddenly shoot from rank 8 to rank 9. Or rank 7 to rank 9. Or maybe rank 10. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. Anyway, the thing that made me think of McDonald's, the thing that made me think of it and, like, remember that I went there, is that I just saw the receipt off to the side of my desk. And I kept it because I got order number 626. Doesn't that information have you in stitches? Alright, why are you here? Renaud seems to be having a really hard time staying on top of his board. Don't forget that I'm amazing. I can never forget that I'm amazing. I will always remember that I am amazing. Drat. Focus, Renaud. Remember what the monks taught you. Need any help? No. Yes. Okay, the more pathetic they make Renaud, the more I love him. I have been training since dawn, yet I can't seem to get the hang of this magical abomination. This could take all afternoon, but hanging out with Renaud would possibly increase my renown. It would help him as well. Did I already get his signature for Hannah's shop? Do you mind signing this? I have already signed your petition. Oh, right. Alright, let's spend time with Renaud. We're teaching him to snowboard. Not bad. See now? You just keep your knees bent. That's all there is to it. How did you get so skilled at this? I took a bunch of snowboarding courses back in the day. This is pretty similar. You do know they're teaching classes up by the station. You could have just signed up for one. The Snow Pixels, that is a course for kids. Well, to be honest, you're staying up just about as well as a child would. Yeah, did you see that? Like being pushed down the hill by a million angels. All hail the Snow King! Like and subscribe, here he doth agree. You know, that guy's in the class. Betcha this guy wouldn't have qualms about joining the Snow Pixels. That is because he is a child. You know, just because most people here don't have your level of slaying skill, doesn't mean there's shame in learning from them. What do you suppose I should learn from anyone here? How to do a magic headstand for a tabloid cover? Wow, we can just fucking... Danny has this incredible inner peace. You can take a page from their serenity. Marina, the girl who worked the ice cream store, she works 2 jobs just to afford her stay here, and she still looks on the bright side of everything. I don't think I've ever met anyone with her kind of energy. Alex could show you a thing or two about the value of having a support network here. Everyone I met in Hinterberg has their own approach to slaying. They all have something that gives them a unique edge. I am not like you. I do my best work when I work alone. Except when I work with Renaud, which is all the time. Because he's me. Look, you want to be an island, that's your choice, but don't kid yourself you're better off for it. You'll be a better slayer if you connect with other people around here. I can try. How do I begin? Aw, Wolverine, you're gonna join a team or 2, or 12, or all of them. I don't get where the Wolverine is an edgy loner thing ever came from. Dude went straight from being on, like, Alpha Flight straight to the X-Men, and he hasn't been off a team in his entire life since. Anyway. By acknowledging other people when they talk to you in a friendly manner? Just don't lead with how you're here to battle the forces of darkness, okay? Leave that stuff for the second meeting. Snowboards do not stop like that, that's true. The 70 years he was in the Canadian wilderness before being captured? Yeah, true, but that was a retcon. Like, the very first time we see him, he's on Xavier's new team of X-Men, sent to find the old team of X-Men. And, as far as we know, he came straight off Alpha Flight. They wrote all the, like, hanging out in the wilderness fighting Sasquatches. Well, no, Sasquatch is on Alpha Flight, too. Wendigo? I don't know, whatever. They wrote all that in later. Oh, hey. That was really fun the other night. Wish I could just go out like that again. All my evenings are booked with press interviews at the moment. I'm practically living in the Grand Hotel bar. Maybe stop by sometime if they let you in. Yeah? Snowboards do not stop like that. Magical ones do. Anytime you have an objection like that, it's magic. Magic did it. A magical wizard was doing a spell. Okay, I gotta find... Okay, wait a minute. Have I gotten your signature? Jay, taking an evening off from training? No, well, I'm not sure. I was going to train, but... You got time? Maybe just take a walk with me? I could use a break, just a short one. Would you mind signing this? It's a petition against Town Hall closing down Anna's Smithy. I've already signed this, remember? Shit. Alright, I need to go talk to Sam. 1 minute, please. I will come back and deal with your personal life in a second. A wizard has made Wolverine be in all of teams. A magical wizard called the editorial staff. Okay, back this way. The Dreadlich Stanley? What, Stanley Tweedle? Sure, okay. Looks like Sam's getting ready for an interview. I should get out of their hair. Lisa, how you doing? It was fun hanging with you the other night. You want to stick around? The TV crew would love some more people in the background. I never watched a star get interviewed in real life. Staying around could increase my amusement. I love that. This could be funny. I could sit here and watch this. I'm just gonna get your signature. Smithy, I love that place. Here, I'll sign it. Thank goodness. That is 3. I gotta go save Hannah's shop. I think it's a moot point now that the mayor genuinely hates us. But it'll give me a way to upgrade my gear further. So I do not care. Louisa, I don't know how, but you did it. A letter from the zoning department. They're saying I can run my business here and I'm fully licensed? I really don't know what to say. I had never felt so helpless. Wow, that's the exact opposite of what we thought was going to happen. I guess we did some things out of order. Just glad you're going to be alright. Hinterberg needs you. I really don't know what to say except thank you. You saved my Smithy. The goal is to legally fuck the mayor's plans over. It would be very funny if Louisa came out here and declared that, you know, she's a pro-dungeoneer now, and she's gonna solve all 25 dungeons. And, like, her old job as a lawyer is what saves the day. There's something I would like to show you. Do you have time tonight? Alright, yeah, let's... Well, to start off with, let's enchant this sword. I'm just gonna pop these off. We have the Magic Entity Sword equipped. Physical attack boost, big ups. Big uppies. And critical boost up. Yeah, okay. This place is my home, not just my business. There's a memory in every hammer, every pair of tongs. I took out a loan to buy it. If Julian had forced me to shut it down. Ugh, everything just has to be so complicated. I want to do good work, nothing more, not deal with zoning departments. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you don't want to deal with, like, the legalese, you better find somebody who loves legalese to deal with it for you. Have you thought about teaming up with someone else? Someone who can take care of the business side? I tried that with Julian. He left me out in the cold to found his megastore. Something like this will never happen again. I will read every book I can find on running a business. These people are never going to hurt me again. I'm not going to hold back against gear and more anymore either. There are some goods and services I wasn't offering because I wanted to be a good neighbor despite everything. Screw them. Okay, screw them. I like the sound of that. Come. I like the sound of that too. I used to craft my own gear here. It had soul, it had magic energy. It was magnificent. Nothing like the assembly line work you buy from Gear and More. It'll take time to get that started again. I need suppliers. Sapphire dust isn't easy to come by. But until then, I can work with whatever armor you give me. Oh good, we can enhance our armor. There's no piece of corporate manufactured gear that can't be improved. Here, I can show you. Alright. What am I wearing? The magic entity stuff. Mostly. Let's... Alright. Looks like you can just straight up upgrade it. Just straight up pay to make it better. That's what upgrading means. Hello, Sherry. Let's salt some upgrades around our stuff. I want to get 2 levels on everything at least. Got an achievement out of that, that's nice. Can't afford to upgrade it, oops. I priced myself right out of the sector. Oh well, that's fine. This feels good, right, like I should have done it a long time ago. I have you to thank for making it possible. I am thankful that we've met, Louisa. Perks, perks, perks. It looks like I could have a level 4 relationship with her. I don't see that on everybody. Also, I love how we're just fucking off and not doing the dungeons. Been a long day. You know, I might try for 1 more day, not dungeoneering. I'm gonna see if I can find a meditation place in the swamp. Because I love mosquitoes and malaria. Good morning, Fraulein. I heard you beat the Totzel worm up on Doberkogel. Congratulations. So have you picked where you'll go today? Yeah, I'm gonna look around Bruno Swamp. Oh wait, we're level 7. We could actually go do the Snowy Summit. Or any of the stuff in Doberkogel. Well, maybe we will go do the Snowy Summit then. I don't know why I'm fixating on it, but I want to snow that summit. Where would the Snowy Summit be? I'm guessing up. I'm guessing it's upward from where we start somewhere. Over there, probably. Or maybe the cross. It would be at the summit. Let's see. That's Glacial Galaxy. Here's a scenic spot we haven't meditated at. Here's another scenic spot we haven't meditated at. I guess Snowy Summit would be right up here. At the summit. That is an original idea that I came up with. I didn't mean to shoot you with a fucking laser beam. I was trying to snowboard. God, that's the story of my life. Oh, we can sell like 44 of these? Jesus. And a monster tooth. Feel the power within yourself, hero. Your attack conduits now recharge faster. That rules. Still not enough monster parts, though. Give us more. Your next reward will be 300, and we will increase your attack strength. We must be out of our minds to be doing that for you. Why are you a fucking Eevee? Then again, if you could be an Eevee, why wouldn't you be an Eevee? Yep, hi guys. Because you'd rather be a Pikachu. Okay, but... too bad. Let's go. Okay, this is, causing an actual pretty big amount of damage. Now, like... those are, in fact, 3-digit numbers, I see. Ow. Alright, we're going up. This is the opposite of where I thought I was going. So, let's, yeah, I kind of thought I was going over this way. Edelweiss Rust. The store? Yes, I'm good, I think, on healing stuff. Mostly. Hello. You already completed the race, didn't you? Congratulations, Slayer. You can move along here. I'm just waiting here for more newbies to explain the race to. Oh, okay. Wow, you won! Get out of my face. Ice Cave. Snowflake Solemn. I could ride this chairlift. No, don't want to do that. I think I do, in fact, want to go down the slope. I don't need to race. Bonk. Where am I? Over here. Alright, I think I might have missed my turn to go up. So I go this way? Oh, really? Go away. Oh, you're the money one. Give me money. Thank you. Now I can afford to get my stuff upgraded again. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Aha, a goo bridge. Ew, walking this tentacle thing was gross. But the cave is finally accessible again. Yeah, we couldn't get to this before. Now we can. to the ice cave, where we could hang out. But I don't want to hang out right now. I want to do an ice cave. Because now you can see a nice ice key that you can have for free. Oh, well, maybe not for free. But... oh, I like that visual effect. It's just a bunch of white pixels, but... it's so glittery. It really gives the snow texture. Ow. Whoop. There we go, I cracked his shield. YouTube compression is gonna hate that. You know, I haven't really looked at this game much on YouTube, except for, like, reminding myself, what I was doing and all. Has anybody really looked at the quality of this on YouTube? Thanks, man, for standing perfectly still and not contributing in any way. I nearly managed to drop one of those icicles onto my head. Good thing I brought my helmet. One of these icicles, you say? Oh yeah, like this. Okay. Thank you for explaining to me how to solve this puzzle. Like, not sarcasm. It's been a long time since we actually did that. And I kind of forgot it was a mechanic. That's... interesting. Do you think we come at that from an alternate direction? We just unlocked a fast travel point, so I'm gonna... oh, hello. Resonant Body Armor 7. I'm gonna be very amused if this is better than what we've got. It's better than what we've got! It's better than the Magic Entity Armor. All we were missing was a climb up Calmstein. Connection bridge, alright. If you're afraid of heights, this bridge is certainly a challenge, but the view is off the charts. I ain't afraid of no heights. Nope, 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 nope. Broke into the Ghostbuster theme and it blended well with the battle music. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got ghost butts, freaky ghost butts. You better go. What is up is that we've got freaky ghost butts. And also I am beating the hell out of goblins with a sword. How are you doing? I am, doing well for recovering from that. And also from being ill. Come on, blow up. Okay. It didn't do much. Meteor strike. Oh wow, there's more. Fucking laser. Lasers and feelings. Take them both. My love, my anger, and all of my sorrow. I'm feeling much better. I feel like I am capable of existence in the physical plane. And I don't always feel that way even when I am, like, well. So, things are good, I would say. Hey look, a little guy. Turn around. Okay, never mind. Stop hitting me with a log! $100,000 damage splash. Alright, nope, that doesn't help. Ooh! Spellguard leggings, goo covered. Cursed goo covered items. What is up here? Oh, I can kick down the others? No, I don't have to kick it. Time to scrub some goo. That's the most powerful part of the life of an adventurer. Truly, you never feel alive until you're covered to your elbows with goo. I guess. Yeah, I know it's dangerous. Well, I'm not gonna harass you about it. If you aren't up to your elbows in goo, are you really adventuring? You know, maybe? I don't know what technically counts as adventuring. Summit Cross. New dungeon discovered. Oh, it's level 8. I don't think we need to do the level... Well, how do we measure up? We're level 7. I don't think we need to do the level 8 dungeon yet. So here we are at the peak of the mountain. And I'm gonna hurl myself off to see what happens. Okay, that's what happens. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's pop back down to the other dungeon and start doing that. Snowy Summit. We never found where that links to. Where that links to, the thing that is over there. And that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to come in from a different direction. I know it. Must be, like, over here. Anyway, dungeon. Dungeon time. 10,000 years dungeon. Should be just about right for me. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and dungeon. Did you know that in French, dungeon is donjon? I don't know much French. But this is lovely. I'm a dungeon with cheese. Donjon Royale. The Royal Donjon. Okay. Where are we going with this? Ah! I lowered the thingy, and now we can... There we go. I jump down here, go dink. There we go. Amazingly, I did not waste an hour trying to figure out that puzzle solution. You're all extremely welcome. That's a big snowman. Snowflake. Real grind. Okay. Can't break that. Anything out here that, oh wait, what's this? What are those? Hold up. Okay. I'm hoping that did something useful. Let's go find out. Sure did. Lowered the spiky spikes of barrier entry denial. And that activated another rail grind system. You like the giant floating snowflakes? I do too. I think winter would be enhanced if snow just did that. I think it would be horrifying, but I think it would be enhanced. Oh shit, I can't do that now. Okay, I don't think well, you know, you never know until you try. Flip. Okay, I tried, and that was dumb. So, good effort. Alright. Hit that 2 times. And we've activated a grind rail that goes from somewhere in here? Yeah, wow, okay. Feel like that might be coming back, not going out. Okay, that's an ice bridge. That lowers the spikes. So I go over here, and then we tap it 1 boost more. There's our bridge. Before we move on, we make sure to realign it to activate that. Okay. Hinterberg. Good. We spent all of ours. Okay. And now we can just... Well, that's lovely. Didn't like that. Here's a broken bridge. I'm back to the stating the obvious portion of being a streamer. Alright, let's set these guys on fire a bit. Just tank through it, just tank through it. Dang, just a little too late there. Whoop. Okay, you're really annoying. I'm just gonna hit you until you die. Oh, hi! And then the game said, you're really annoying and I'm gonna hit you until you die. Well, the joke's on you. I'm unkillable. And I'm very annoying. Ahem. Pardon me. I am mostly trying to mute my minor coughing fits. Still having those. I'm at, like... I mostly have the whole flu thing under control, but, it is occasionally still pumping me with the ick, as you children say. I can't tell if this is progression, or doesn't look like it. Well, maybe it is. Like, I legitimately don't have any idea what this controls. Oh, it turned that on. Over there. Okay. And turn this off. There we go. Well, that really didn't help. Alright, now we can just... Oop. And we go up here. And we can ride straight across. And we can just Sonic the Hedgehog up the side of this mountain. And down the other side. On to a... This is the least safe looking place we have been so far. And it's because we have to do a block pushing puzzle. Isn't it? Maybe not pushing? Oh, no, we do have to push. There we go. Alright. What do we got here? No, really, I do not feel safe on this surface. Not even a little bit. Okay. We have to get it over to that green ice there. And it looks like we can just start with a push. Bonk. And then... up to this side. Back up. No. Back up. Off to this side. Up again. Oh, stop that. Over this. There's no real, no real interruptions here, are there? Wait, this is. And what do you know, it coincidentally lines up exactly where I want it. It is as if I planned that. It is almost as if I knew what I was doing. There are only so many angles you can push a block. Particularly on ice. The really stilted ladder animation is kind of jarring, I have to say. Charm of Backstab. Now I can be a rogue. Hit points refilled, magic refilled, which is a good thing. There you go. Look at the little guy. Oh, here it comes. Ow. Somebody hit me with a fireball at that exact moment, and I lost my ability to roll away. I really have to start paying attention to the, flashing exclamation points of, please notice me. Like I just did there. I paid attention to something. It worked. Maybe I should do that more often. There we go, attack conduit charging. Let's go this way. And down here is a bunch of money and nothing else. That's fine, I like money. Bonk. So, one thing that, somebody had questioned, and I forget who it was they asked, like, the mayor invented Hinterbucks. Why are Hinterbucks in the dungeons? And I think we've seen now that the magical essence of this place, or whatever, has a form of sentience of its own. And I can imagine that it apparently agreed to adopt currency in the name of having people clear that dungeon. Like, if we accept Louisa's theory that these dungeons actively desire to be cleared, anything that gets adventurers in there would probably be picked up. If that's the case, then even more obviously the mayor is breaking a sort of social contract. Magic needs to kill the mayor. You know, you're not wrong. Well, you could be wrong, but I don't think you're wrong. Wouldn't be surprised if the town authorities were seeding the dungeon. There's also that. Yeah, that's the more mundane way, I guess, to put it. But, like, why did the screen flash like that? I don't know. When you seed a plant, the plant fruit. That's true. Ow. Why does it do that sometimes? I'm not sure. Anyway. The thing that keeps going through my head is extremely juvenile. But that's not going to surprise anybody who's ever been in this channel for more than, like, 6 minutes. The thing that keeps going through my head is, like, Jackie Chan Adventures. Magic must fight magic. And, why do I keep walking into the murder lasers? Because it keeps flashbanging me right before they hit me. And I keep intending to dodge roll away, but the flashbang, like, paralyzes you. $30 albicenics. I haven't really been doing anything with, like, shrinking charms down. It hasn't felt important at all right now. Slate Tector Body Armor X7. I fucking love how over the top that sounds. That's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Just gonna go ahead and... Yep. I can't read the Slate Tector line without... It's gotta be in, like, the voice of the Halo announcer. You know? Slayer. X7. Betrayal. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. To be fair, I think, like, most on-screen text should be read by the Halo announcer voice guy. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey! Why don't you all cluster up? Yeah, that was a good idea. See, this is where the backstab charm would be extremely useful. Because those guys have really big backs. You got a hairy back. Stop no, you stop chasing me. I think that... What? Why did it just turn orange? I'm not sure what just happened. This dungeon is doing a lot of weird stuff with color effects that I'm not sure I fully understand. But we got the mask. We got the monster mask. And now we have A laser beam puzzle that also involves pushing blocks. Ow. Alright, that one was on me. That one was my fault. I did this. Okay. Can I go back around this way? No? Ah! Oh. Lasers must fight lasers. What's your deal? Is there anything I can really do with this? Well, I can send a brief shot off that way. Or I can make them kiss. Or I can send this straight to hell. I really hope I don't have to do anything important with this, because I think I may have screwed it. Alright, well that, what else? I'm genuinely curious what I can do with this, actually. Doesn't seem to be for anything. And I think I have to make it for something. Alright. There we go. Now it shoots off into space. And kills anyone coming down that grind rail. I don't believe that's the intended effect at all. Okay. And then, now we can glide this right in front of here, and it will absolutely not stop where I want it to. Nope, that lodges in the back corner. I drop any other... no. So what would I want this to be doing, ideally? I guess ideally it would be up against that wall over there and I would be able to climb it, but, to do that, I would kind of want to... Wait a minute, who says this can only shoot lasers? 1 minute, doing test. Okay! What could I possibly use that for? I have absolutely no goddamn idea. Bonk. Oh, that's how I get it over. Okay, hold on. That's how I get this one over to where it needs to be. It takes that path. Goes like blah, 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 blah. And then... blah. Does it? Maybe? Oh! And that's why I need the redirector. Because otherwise, that's gonna fucking suck. So I gotta take it back on the tour. Okay, well, I had most of this solved, and I didn't realize I had it solved. And in fact, I didn't have it solved because I didn't know what I was doing with it. But it's still a heck of a solution. Oh, dicks. Now I can't actually, do the thing that I wanted to do with the thing. Can I? Because, well, no, I can point it down here. And then bring it back over here. But if I bring it back over here, who the fuck cares? Because now it's just where it was 10 minutes ago. Yeah, now it's not catching there. Frick. Nope, this is still solvable. I get it. We just push this on through. This is one square big. We push it back north. That's rude. That's so rude. I haven't walked into this laser again, though. I'm proud of me. There. Spoot off into eternity. Laserface. Da, da, da. 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 Okay, now I think we can climb up. Yep. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Puzzle solved. Hello, happy snowman with big 50 arms. I'm gonna refill my health at your expense. Can I just... Oh. Alright. Right. Okay, I can just put those down. They don't actually have to be in anything. Can I snowboard while carrying? No. It's very polite of them to let me just set those down. So, what if I do this? This. That powers that. But now I can't get back across. Unless I were to fuck around and find out. I like how she wobbles side to side while she's carrying one of those. I would too, frankly. Okay, this solves the puzzle. Yoink. And away. That's interesting. That doesn't activate now. Why not? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh. Alright. Slap that on there. That's activated. Now we whoop, head back up and across. And we take this turn. I haven't seen the commemorative coin yet. I don't know if that means I missed it, or... Oh, I hate this. Thank you. Mmm! Right. I forgot they could do that for a minute. Okay, everybody look over that way. Burn them down. Oh, there's more little guys. There is always more little guys. That's the lesson you can really take away from Austria. There are always more little guys. I really like the animated effect on the numbers that pop out. I like the big, chunky, wobbling, three-dimensional numbers. Except it's really hard to actually read how much damage I'm doing. Because they look separated from one another. Like, full points for style, 0 points for legibility. Alright, we Lara Croft our way out this direction. A point where they added a coalesce damage. I remember that being a thing in Diablo. Or, yeah, I think it was Diablo 3 that had a show scientific notation button. So occasionally, you'd hit somebody and you'd do, 100 billion K damage, or Q damage, or some ungodly thing. Usually if you were playing a fucking wizard, because wizards got to use scientific notation and everybody else got to use, the Dewey Decimal System or something. I don't actually know. Aw, man. I was kinda hoping I could blow his hat off. The Bunny Blade 7000! With the power of 7,000 bunnies. That's a lot of bunnies. That's almost one entire family. Alright, well, we never found the coin. I think I saw where it was. Somewhere in the middle of the snowboard rail grind maze. Alright, where are we gonna go? Kai, Travis. There's Renaud. We could see how he's doing. Again, but I can only take so much Renaud at one time. Let's go down to Klaus and get our goo-covered stuff uncovered with goo. Uh-huh. I like to share my thoughts. I don't care. Clean up my stuff. Sell litter. Spellguard Lang's magical defense. Like, I'm just not using these. You know? Need to find your personal index and table of contents. My personal index number is 10. Or possibly 100. I kind of want to go hang out with Henning again. The artist guy? He seemed to have an interesting perspective on things. I'm already, like, hitting the snowboard button. I'm trying to snowboard in the middle of town. You can't do that. This is concrete, baby. But yeah, I kind of want to go hang out with Henning. Who is, in that little side area up here. Huh. I like this one. Reminds me of that thing by my pool back home. You in for some schnitzel? Am I ever? Thanks, man. Anytime. My favorite non-customer. I was actually hoping an adventurer like you might stop by. How so? See, I have this project I've been working on, but I need some raw materials. Specifically, I need monster parts. You know, broken bits of mass, horns, that kind of thing. Oh, I've just been selling those off. I've slain plenty of monsters. I'll see what I can do for you. I'll need about 50 random pieces. Any chance you could find those for me? Yeah? Now that I know you need them? Oh. Okay, well... I got some monster parts for you. Go forth and make art. Oh, let me fetch my glue gun. How about you stay and keep me company? I've got some homemade elderberry lemonade. I don't really know what an elderberry is. For a while, I thought it was just like an old berry. So, what's the deal with this monster piece of yours? Building a replica, new statue in the main square. I'm making a sculpture of a sculpture with found material. That's a great idea. Doesn't get much more monstrous than that statue. To be perfectly honest, I have a bit of a history with that statue. See, when they commissioned it, they could have gone to local artists. Instead, they asked a construction company. That construction company then came to me for a pitch, and they were happy with what I gave them, but said I was too expensive. So they ran with something very similar and built it themselves. You know, Flair, earlier you said that, like, how this game handles the tourism, magic, etc. plot point was going to be your make or break. Based on stories like that, I can't help but feel that it's going to handle it, fairly responsibly. Elderberry is a dark purple berry of the European or black elder tree, which grows in Europe, North America, Western, and basically everywhere. Okay. Wow, can't imagine how upset I'd be. The ironic undertones in my pitch really got lost in translation. Grade A craftsmanship, though, I have to say. And the theme of commercialism is still there, though I'm not entirely sure they get it. I'd find a local newspaper and tell them my story. It is what it is. They're not really seeing me as one of their own, I suppose. I moved here 15 years ago from Stuttgart. Sometimes I still feel like I haven't fully arrived. What brought you here? Love brought me here. You know, the kind that burns out bright and fast. Luckily, I fell in love with this place as well. The mountains, quiet hikes, the lake at night. Just between you and me, Hinterberg gave me the freedom to work on my art. When I came here, land prices were next to nothing. So I bought a small atelier. These days I can live on just renting it out. You got lucky, huh? I did. It's always nice to have you over, Louisa. And if you happen to have any more monster parts, bring them to me. I'll buy them from you. I definitely could do that. I could also not do that. Been a long day. All of my, amusement, interestingly, is a lagging stat. For a while, that was the leader. We got some groceries. I don't remember when we got groceries. I should go to bed. Let's stay up and watch TV. Playing a recording of a traditional play. The stage seems to be the inside of a farmhouse. But if that woman is not our long-lost and very rich Aunt Rizzy, then we have been entertaining and charming a stranger all this time. And the real Aunt Rizzy, oh my, she's the new servant woman? Ah, a classic mistaken identity. The dungeon is naturally recurring and not explained. Making art to celebrate the dungeon is an acceptable use of local thing unnaturally maintained. Yeah, I mostly was reacting to his story of, like, he pitched the fountain decoration, it got bounced to a construction company, which then tried to hire him on to do his own creation, and then rejected him. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen stories like that play out in real life. Beautiful day for a hike, isn't it? I went to the inn with a friend yesterday. Have you tried their apfel strudel? It's perfect. I must know their secret. What's your destination for today? We have a couple of easier dungeons in Doberkogel yet. And a much easier one in Lighthouse Reef. Let's pop out to Lighthouse Reef. And if we happen to pass any meditation points, we'll stop there instead. Actually, if we happen to have any unused ones on our map, we'll stop there instead. I've been wanting to meditate out here in the swamp. I love the color out here. Also, if I had known Artist Dude was gonna ask for more monster parts, I would not have sold him all the monster parts in one go. Like, kind of feel like that was an oops. Not this. Swoosh. Resonant Sword 6. I feel like this one's going to be kind of behind. No, surprisingly, this immediately eclipses the Bunny Blade. I'm sad, I wanted to use that Bunny Blade. Oh well. I mean, this is still a cool looking pretzel twist of a sword. Poor Bunny Blade. I do feel like any time we've gotten our hands on a Bunny Blade, it's been almost immediately obsolete. That... Sometimes you just can't keep your hands on a good bunny. Prison Keep Island is done. Ah, there was a scenic spot way out there we haven't used yet. And down here is Birchwood. And we did Desolate Castle. Okay. Or I could do that, true. Or I could rent a kayak and go relax for the evening. Grab any kayak you like. Thanks, man. I know I've said it before, but damn, you are unhelpful. Can't fast travel. We're taking the slow paddle. Straight ahead. Wait. Keep going straight. Okay, now turn. And there's a chest up there. Yeah, and this is where we come to meditate for the evening. It's nice. Hi there! I don't think I've seen the hat ones before. Okay, they're just big mages. Get obliterated, nerds. Oh. I didn't mean it about the nerd thing. Nerd. Oh, goodbye, electricity. Oh, okay, there it is. That's just gonna wander around back there. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like every hit kind of matters. hate me more! I've been waiting for this pain! Okay, so I know for a fact that I made $20,000. Have I already meditated here? Yes, I have. We did not have to do this at all. Except we kind of did, because I clearly forgot to come pick up the thingammies. Okay, so... let's head over this direction. I think, perhaps. It's what I say. But... you know what I'm doing? I'm going ducks. Ducks, 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 ducks. Ducks, ducks, woo-woo! Okay, that was fun. Alright, out this direction. I can see the flag, so... we've never landed here yet. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Swing in. Duck. No, I said duck, not duck. Perchtassium. All these worlds are yours except Europa. Do not attempt to contact the pirate twins. Thomas Dolby is off limits to you. Well, that sure looked like it ought to be something, except it was nothing. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Here we go. We have to steer back around this way. And it's tearing him apart. And it's tearing him apart. I like the work of Thomas Dolby way more than I probably ought to. Everybody knows his... what I suppose could be called old MTV stuff, but... my favorite song of his is this sort of electro-Cajun jam called I Love You Goodbye. I would really recommend checking that one out if you haven't heard it. And if you have heard it, go listen to it again. It's great. Nice! Finally a way to get to those ruins. Are you going as well? Heck yeah. I'm headed straight over there right now. I guess. Squish, squish. Oh. Of all the times to do physics deformation. Isn't it fascinating that magic can take such different shapes and colors? Purple monsters, orange and teal jelly blocks, and now whatever these green blistery abominations are. And red balloons! They're magically delicious. I remember when they introduced the red balloons to Lucky Charms. Like, they had Lucky up in a hot air balloon and he got blown away. And I was like, I gotta be honest with you, this does not seem like a Lucky Charm. This does not seem lucky at all. Anyway, this is level 9. That kind of blows our current rating away. So I'm guessing that where we need to be is down here somewhere. So we're just gonna fast travel over here and work the other Hey, it fast traveled our kayak too. I wasn't convinced it was going to. I wasn't 100% sure that it was going to. Wasn't there a revolution in red food coloring in the 90s? Because they found an alternative to, I think it was red dye number 2. And it was red cockroach shells or something. It was red shells of some kind that were, like, finely ground, I believe. I don't know that it was cockroach. It could have been beetles. Thomas Dolby is one of those one-hit wonders who had like 20 albums and an incredibly creative career. Yeah, he scored the Mind's Eye series of videos. I think he invented like the Nokia ringtone collection. There's like some other movie that I've seen that I know he did the score to. I can't remember. Hold on a moment, please. Aunt Zizy's having an interlude again and needs to look up what movie Thomas Dolby did the score to. Okay, he had songs in Howard the Duck. That's not what I was thinking of. He had songs in Fern Gully. That's not what I was thinking of. He had a song in Toys, which kind of rules. Created a virtual world that had non-indecent population. Huh. What movie did he compose the score to that I can't think of? I can't figure out which one it was. Oh, no, I know what I'm thinking of. The Dark Eye is a 1995 CD-ROM, which has William S. Burroughs reading Edgar Allan Poe's poetry. And he composed the soundtrack for that. And they're about to re-release that on Steam under a different name. It's going to be called Edgar Allan Poe's Interactive Horror 1995 Edition. Because that German role-playing system is called Die Schwarze Auge, or The Dark Eye. So it has the worst title ever now, but they're about to re-release it on Steam. And I really have to remember to bookmark it, because otherwise I'm never going to remember that shit. And trust me, if I pick it up, you will probably see the works of Edgar Allan Poe sometime this October, here on the channel. Assuming you don't, buy them yourself. No, we want electricity for this, don't we? Oh, okay. But yeah, I could not for the life of me remember what I was thinking of. And it's Dark Eye. Virtual World. I don't think I've heard of his Virtual World work. I know that Peter Gabriel did several attempts at that sort of thing. And so did Prince, yeah. Prince had that one CD-ROM. A map of the floating city. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yes, Silver did pass Esoteric Ebb my way. If you like the demo from Next Fest, well, it is very possible that will be a thing. Probably not immediately, because that is a very text-heavy game, and I don't know if it's noticeable, but my throat is still a little bit shot. I suppose I can just, like, you know. But yeah, I thought a map of the floating city was just, was an interactive CD-ROM. I'm kind of intrigued by that now. I really have to look more into these things. Also had a social game attached. Cool. But one thing that makes me slightly uncomfortable with Dolby Wise is that I never know whether he's kind of courting the Flat Earthers as a bit, or if they just latched onto him because of some of the subject matter of his songs. But, whoops. But it always feels weird to me. Have I seen the CD-ROM game Mode? Oh, that's one of those earlier ones, right? Let me look that up as long as I have Wikipedia open. What is Mode? 1996. Jeff Green. Oh, I think I've heard of this, but I have not actually played or tinkered with it at all. It's one of those really abstract early CD-ROMs, and I approve of that. Have I heard of Small Saga? Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I followed Small Saga for a while. Speaking of weird early CD-ROMs, there's one that I keep glancing at. Small Saga has been in development. Small Saga has been out for a while. Small Saga came out back in 2023. But the recently re-released, recently I say 2022, the recently re-released CD-ROM game I'm really interested in and want to pick up soon is Garage Bad Dream Adventure, which is this horrible, scrungy-looking, Geiger-esque fucked up thing, and it looks so mushy. I kind of really want to show it off and showcase it. I'll get to it sometime. Like, my current plans include every JRPG and also every other game you've heard of. And hopefully a couple of games you haven't heard of. I love nothing more than when people get to go, wait, what the hell is this? Alright, what am I missing here? We turned on the bridge, and it cycles back and forth. We went across the bridge, and we couldn't figure out how to get up here. Well, we're not going to get anywhere by just standing here and staring at it. So let's get back on. Am I maybe missing something I can access from this platform? Not apparently. Garage reminded you of Eastern Mind. I would love to just take, like, maybe a month and binge on weird fucking art games from the early CD-ROM era, but I also like to finish the stuff that we start here. Okay, well, let's go back around there, because that gives us an angle. Did LSD Dream Emulator. That's a game that I've been wondering, would it be a cliche for me to play here? Like, LSD Dream Emulator is... It's so cool, it's so interesting. It's also like baby's first, hey, have you seen this weird Japanese PlayStation thing? I don't think there's anything I can say about it that hasn't been said before. It's great, though. I mean, it is great. Also, no, I'm not really seeing a means to do anything here. Do I have to go back to the kayak and paddle around a while? No, because if you look, this is all an enclosed space. It's roped in. I don't think I can get into any of the alleyways I can see from here. But, you know, let's be optimistic and check it anyway. We'll just go on a little circular paddle around this area. Which does appear to be completely fenced in. Unless we have to ignore the entire maze aspect and just walk in the back door. And I think that's it. That's the punchline. Oh my god. There are so many bugs here. I am... Ugh. I know bugs good. Like, bugs are good. They're good for plants. They're good for the ecology in general. But, ugh. Also, this was not actually the solution to jack shit. It appears. This is our way off this rock. Yeah. Alright. Wait a minute. Now that I remember, maybe we can use the, maybe we can use our block for something. Like at the bridge. Like it's a bridge right there. Like it's a bridge right there the way I should have used it. If I... Yeah. I was thinking about Eastern Mind. And I forgot for a minute that I had Jell-O. And there's always room for Jell-O. Uh-huh. Let's kick this down. Throw a little circle. Do a little dance. You can't have Jell-O if you stay kosher or all. Well, the line is that there's always room for Jell-O. It doesn't say there's always religious tolerance for Jell-O. Okay, we just incinerated whoever the fuck was standing there. Sorry, man. Fuck that guy in particular. I'm willing to bet we have to go over here and do the exact same thing. That was not climbing down. This an X marks the spot puzzle. It feels like one. Anyway, by activating the lighthouse laser, we've saved Violet Baudelaire, I guess. Yep, there's the second lighthouse. That is a version-specific joke. That whole, the whole business with the lighthouse, laser, and whatnot was only in the Jim Carrey variation of Series of Unfortunate Events. I don't think it happened in, either the Netflix series or the original books. I own all the original books. I should read through those again. Oh. Okay, well. I guess I'll just nip off and fuck myself. Oh, wait, we can go this way. Hi! Hi! Yeah, I went through kind of a, I went through a phase of being extremely immature and reading a whole lot of children's books. It's called, like, forever, including now. So... I miss my Animorphs collection, man. I've got the PDFs, it's not the same. Arr! And more of some serious unfortunate events. Very happy you're lucky, Jonas. It's true. Those are the most important kinds of stories for children to read. The kind that remind them to look out for themselves because no one else will. Hello? Okay, I can see a thingy in there. And that war sucks. Alright, we can deal with this. Hello? She swings this guy a bit. Now we can hit her. Yep. Oh, that's not even a sky, is it? That's just like a splitting maul. I'm gonna go out and get some firewood after this. Oh, he brought the firewood. What do you know? There's lore here. And it's chasing me down. No! This floating witch lady with the mattock and the tornadoes started out as a boss character and has not gotten less effective since. Like, I think that's the enemy type I dread fighting the most. I see legs. Legs go crazy. I see a button in there. I'm not sure how we're getting to it. Can I zap the ball? Not from here. These metal frames all block. Oh. Okay. Well, I can from here. There we go. That is an absurd. Well, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to solve. Alright, out on the rusty metal roof. I can feel my tetanus shots needing updating. And we can just... boop. Well, that would appear to be an X. I don't see any further lighthousing. Oh, yes I do. Where is that? Over here. Oh, shit, I didn't notice that. We have a fast travel point on this island. Did I just destroy you? Yes, good. Ow. This empowers, so I want it gone. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's lovely. Ouch. Here they come again. Get pulsared. I can't tell if that really did much. Like, compared to just slapping on them. Yeah, don't run into that. Ow. Here, attack this. Okay. Wrong. Is William Defoe in this lighthouse? No, and neither is William DeFriend. Alright, we went to all the trouble of setting it up. William Dufresne, isn't he locked up in Shawshank Prison? Locked? Locked? What in the fuck did I just say? I'm sorry, I tried to make a joke, but the joke was me the whole time. Alright. Anyway, we went to all the trouble of revealing the dungeon. Let's go actually, like, look at it. Don't die on stream or off. Believe me, I am feeling much better than I have in the last week. Solid. Like, when you're lying in bed, feverish, and hallucinating about, like, going through shiny CGI houses, you really start to miss streaming point-and-click adventure games where you go through shiny CGI houses. Because at least then you have somebody to talk to about it, you know? Anyway, rumors of my death are inadequate. Y'all aren't hyping me up enough. I want to die in a really cool fashion. And if you think just a little thing like the flu is gonna take me out, nah. I would be damned unsatisfied to be killed in that manner. Three large hit point potions. Okay, that's good. Can I touch the beams? Yeah? Hey kids, try this at home! I can fly a little. What do you think the wings are for? Do you even see the wings? My tail's in the way. Alright. We're gonna finish up this dungeon and then I think we're good for the evening. Is this the hidden dungeon? No, we've already done that one. The hidden dungeon was the one marked Hinterwald West, I believe. Yeah. We have the stamp for that. It was hidden down a sewer pipe in a disused area that only one bus goes to. We discovered that a while back. Which was interesting because I think we discovered it by being friends with one of the locals, and that felt like an optional friendship. But obviously it was not. So I kind of wonder what amount of non-linearity you've got in this game. Am I gonna have to befriend everybody by the end? Or not? I don't know. Is there anything down here? Not that I see. Okay. Well, while I was faffing about in the reeds... Boop. Jump! Yay. I made it. I made $5,000. No. Put that there. And then I think it will protect me. I think. No, it will not. Alright. There we go. So that way. This is a combat arena. You can kind of tell. Yeah, you can definitely tell now. Ow. Jerk. How come you're not getting caught in bear trap? I don't know. I mean, for all I know, it wasn't the flu at all that I got sick with. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Shining Force Gaiden. It's possible I got hit with a retrovirus.
Ice is frozen water.
Was that a redeem for drown yourself? Alright, well, there's a hockey goal in the. Whoops!
Ah! Ah!
Extremely well timed, thank you. Alright, well, that is not an interactable object right now. But because I turned the magic lighthouse on, now the yellow ones are physical? I legit am not sure what I was meant to take from that. Anyway, I love all of you. You're the best. And if you expected anything less than me destroying your brains, I don't know if you know me. I don't know if I can blob over the fence. Oh, fuck. Yes. Thank you. Did you know you have like an 8-foot tall step ladder? No, you know, I never noticed that before. Actually me, every day of my life. New waystone discovered. Save. Okay. I'm not gonna save and quit in the dungeon, because I don't have a lot of confidence that I'll remember what we're doing when I come back to it. A new beat 'em up for Jay and Silent Bob. I did see that. It looks better than the last Jay and Silent Bob beat 'em up. And there's exactly one gag in that trailer that I really laughed at. They show the character select screen, and it's Jay and Silent Bob, and that's it. There's like 2 boxes on the character select screen, and they're right in the middle, and there's all this space around them. And I just found that funny as hell. But you know, people like the last one. I haven't really played it myself, but I can't imagine the license is expensive to get. And God help me, Kevin Smith still has fans. There was a Clerks 3, I'm told. I genuinely can't imagine why, but no, I can imagine why. I can definitely imagine. I imagine it's because Kevin Smith likes money and eating. Like, these are not mystifying reasons to figure out. Well, now hold on. I'm not sure we can underestimate how much it costs for Kevin Smith at Beer Night at Chili's. Like, we may be talking a good portion of the profits here. And then we just phase through this. So we need to go up to the blue lighthouse, I'm sorry. Unless we do need purple. Would there be a red lighthouse somewhere then? Yes, it's over that mountain. Alright, well let's... Uh-huh. Nah, that's... It's blobbing time. I love when it's blobbing time, and we get to blob all over them. Did you guys know that Morbius used to be like a fan-favorite character? I'm not even lying. Marvel movies have done so much damage to Marvel in some ways. MP on Slay. That could be helpful. Sure would be a shame if I could put a block there. They're rebooting Morbius and the other Sony Spider-Man villain tells about Spider-Man. They would. They would. They would. Alright, what I need to do, I guess, is, nope. The remove gesture will always take priority over adding another one. If I am standing here... Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really can't find a place to demonstrate it, but I trust you to believe me. Now, what I might be able to do is go back around, perhaps. And no, that's not where you come to that from. So, what am I doing here? Can I just get up on the Hydra's bat now? Matt Smith rocked a fine chest in Morbius. Like, the Doctor Who Matt Smith? The British guy? The British guy. They're all fucking British guys, except for the British lady. Supposed to get a blob on that moving platform. Could I? You really don't have a lot of distance with the blob. Nothing moves the blob! Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Where did this fucking come from? And does it go somewhere? Yep, it does. Okay, that was obviously not what I was supposed to do. Alright, I did not notice that appearing. Block this. Oop. Thank you, by the way, for the fanfare. I, too, am impressed with what I managed to accomplish there. Okay. And then we put it back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I turned around and I noticed the second platform, that puzzle got a lot easier. Alright, now we've got blue activate. We got the blue swordfish. We've got a bunch of enemies. We've got the enemy bastards. Splooch. Well, if nothing else, I'm gonna have a lot of art materials. That's nice. Oh, hello! No. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I kind of deserve that one. Sometimes you get punched in the head and you just kind of have to go, yeah, that's fair. Did I equip the resonant sword that made the bunny? Yes, I did. I remember because it looks like a twisty baguette attached to a handle, and that's what I'm wielding. But you do remind me to check my gear. And I think we're fine, yeah. Well, we only made the bunny blade obsolete by a couple of points, as Silver pointed out. Alright. So there's the red lobsters, the blue swordfish, and the yellow whales. Dragons. Drakes. Wyverns. I don't know. That's the Welsh flag dragon, though. Am I right? Also, I don't understand why we have, like, Legends of the Hidden Temples team. Yeah, I thought so. That's the Wales flag dragon. I know that dragon because people like to Photoshop it onto other flags as like a friendly visitor. Why are there no Mari Ludes? Because this game has a teen rating, I think. No Ludes allowed. Nothing down here. Oh wait, there's a tunnel. Oh wait! There's the treasure... No, wait, I opened the treasure chest. We can just go through the tunnel, it's fine. And if I boop this... Can I... Well, that's interesting. One moment, please. It'll probably be time to stop soon anyway. I don't want to strain my throat too much on my first outing. After, you know, time off. Can I put it on, like, half of the... Yes, I can... Okay, cool. But it doesn't feel like this dungeon will take much longer to, work through. Oh, hi. Imagine being 3 inches taller. Couldn't be me. Resident Body Armor 6. We already have Resident Body Armor 7. Aha, okay. Waystone. I don't feel like I did anything over here. Wasn't there something I was supposed to activate, maybe? Oh, well. The lighthouse. The lighthouse I activated before I came over. Oh, I see. This is the traversal one. Like, I had to traverse all the way over here. On the swingy, sidey... No, oh, yeah, also it triggered this battle. I keep forgetting, plot flags can be immaterial. None of you got caught. I got caught. Well, at least I got to, I did get to relax and enjoy myself some during the time off that I got from being sick. I played the demo of Scarlet Hollow, which is a horror visual novel by the folks who did Slay the Princess, and I'm somewhat annoyed to confirm that it is in fact as good as everyone says it is. So, if you like that sort of thing, it is absolutely something you should pick up. I'm actually very irritated to confirm that. What color do I need to light? That is a good question. Am I missing one? There's... blue is up. Red is up. I don't really... Wait a minute, I haven't actually been over here. Have I? Hey! Fucker. My ankles. I need those. I haven't actually been over here, I don't think. Because it was blocked off last time. Yeah, this is the gauntlet where you need to make progress in every direction simultaneously. Well, now we've made progress in every direction simultaneously, so we're allowed to do this. Why are there two buttons here? Because one goes left. Whoop, no. Oh, I see. Now we're rearranging the fucking thing. Seems like a fantastic use of our time. This is a very why are you solving these puzzles because they're there sort of creation. Alright, in which direction does this flow? Looks like the origin point is over that way. So I think we... Oop. Okay. And are we back where we started? We are in fact back where we started. But now we have a new open path, I believe? What is the purpose of this bullshit factory? I knew there was going to be enemies here as soon as I saw the poison machine. The machine that poisons you. There it is, trying to poison me. Get jigglered! I got poisoned. I had the poison machine that poisons you. You hit like a truck filled with other trucks. Well, that didn't hit anything for a bit. Oh. The death bed, the poison bed, the slightly annoying bed, the bed that won't shut up around random 1990s soap opera fact. The bed that watches passions for you. Oh! Spellguard had 600. Well, that's not really an improvement, is it? Okay. Stampy dampy. But wait, what about the bed of chaos? That's not suit to like to be that. You have no idea how often I would be, like, delirious with fever. Thinking about, like, the fucking Space Monkey Mafia or something. And I would roll over and glance at the clock and it would be 8:30. And I would be like, oh, I've got to get up and announce my stream. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I'm dying of brain fever. And then I'd just be like, well, fuck the brain fever. I want to stream video games. And I think tonight has proven that brain fever would not actually be detrimental to my streaming process. I think we can all comfortably say that. Anyway, that's been another night down in Hinterberg. I am going to let you folks evacuate. And, real quick check to see if I should dump you on people. No, doesn't look like it. I could drop you on another Moogle, but that's Phasmophobia. I don't think anybody particularly wants to watch that. So good night, everybody. I'm glad to have been here. I'm so glad to have been here. I'm glad to be back. You will see more of me. That's a threat and a promise. And, I look forward to it. Good night.